Hello, it's me, Robin, with Simple Food, Simple Life. Today is Monday, November the 10th, 2025. I wanted to show you what I am going to eat for the next 5 to 6 days regarding breakfast and lunch. Since the full month of September, and I have been eating repetitive meals for breakfast and lunch. And it seems to be working out well for me. It does several things. It takes decision making out of what I'm going to eat. It also is very, well, let's put it this way, very cheap to eat the same thing every day. And so that's what I'm going to do. Again, I'm carrying this through November. I did it in September as a personal challenge, and I tracked my meals. Repetitive meals for breakfast and lunch, and a dinner on a 9-inch plate, which was my choice of what I wanted to eat for dinner. So I'm still doing it, and frankly, it works out extremely well for me. And I just want you to know it's very cheap. Now, you may be saying, that's what you're going to eat, an egg and 4 apples? No. I just wanted to show you this. My younger daughter had given me some apples, and this is the size of the apples. I have 4 of them left. So I will be eating them with breakfast and with lunch. But today, my breakfast is going to be 1 poached egg on a bed of rice. The rice will have butter, salt, and pepper on it, and a nice soft poached egg on top. And then I will eat one of these small apples with my breakfast. That will be my breakfast for today. Here's my apple, and here is my rice with a little butter, salt, and pepper. Now this is going to be my breakfast for the next 5 or 6 days. I've got a nice poached egg. It's soft. If you've never had rice with an egg on it for breakfast, it is very delicious. Actually, for any meal, it is good. Okay, all right, that's my breakfast. And and remember, next 5 or 6 days, and then I will bring you back at lunchtime and I will show you what my lunch will be for the next 5 or 6 days. I hope this helps you, and perhaps you can see how economical this could be for you. I'm going to make some soup for my lunch. Now, let me show you the ingredients. I've got about half a bag of mixed frozen vegetables. This is some drained and rinsed lentils. Now, I canned these actually a couple of years ago. And this is a pint jar that has been rinsed and drained. I've got 1 jar of bone broth, chicken bone broth, that I canned last year. I've got some garlic from my older daughter and son-in-law's garden, and I have some green onions. Those are going to go into the soup. Okay, here is the kettle, and what I've done is I've chopped mostly the whites of the green onions. I'll put the greens in at the end. And I'm just going to saute some garlic and the whites of the onions. I'm also adding in the rest of the mixed vegetables. These come from Aldi, by the way. I think they were 95 cents. So, those are going in. I'm going to put some pepper, salt, and just let these soften up a little bit. I don't want it too high because I don't want the garlic to burn, but we're just going to let this go and come back. Now then, I'm going to add in the lentils. so that they can get some of that good flavor on them. I have to confess, I have neglected to use the lentils I canned. Lentils cook pretty quick, and I had experimented with canning them. I don't think I would can them again because they cook pretty fast. All right, let's add in the quart of bone broth. This is chicken bone broth. Now, I'm just making this soup out of whatever ingredients I happen to have available to me. This chicken bone broth was done in 2024. And, but the reason I do this is because it's inexpensive. I can use what I have in the house, and you can use any combination of things to make a really good, nutritious soup. So I'm going to let this cook and bring you back when it's done. And also, I chopped up the green part of the onion, and I'm going to put that in at the end. Just so you know, I took out another jar of lentils, and I decided to put them in. I have several jars, and I thought, I'm just going to put in another pint of lentils and just expand the soup and enrich the soup a little bit. So this is going to be part of my lunch for the next 5 or 6 days. So I want to make sure that I have plenty, and you know what? The lentils were there, so I decided I'm going to use them. I just want to show you what this looks like. Adding that extra jar of lentils really does enrich the soup. And I did give this a little bit of taste for seasoning, and it tastes absolutely delicious. So we will be back when it is lunchtime, and I will show you my lunch. Now, this is I'm going to have a bowl of soup with half sandwich, and I will show you what that is when we come back. Okay, it's lunchtime. Now, I'm going to have half sandwich, and it's going to be a tuna fish sandwich. This is 1 can of tuna, a 5-ounce can that is drained. And it is a couple of tablespoons of relish, sweet relish. It's got some mayonnaise. I had 2 halves of a deviled egg left from the weekend, so that went in there as well. And I also put in a piece of dried bread, in other words, dried bread crumbs, and some dehydrated onion. So this is my tuna salad. I think this will be enough to last me for the next 5 or 6 days. I think it will be plenty to make a nice half sandwich. I have found since I've been eating this way that a half sandwich is perfectly sufficient for a lunch. There it is, my half sandwich. It looks pretty delicious. Also, I'm going to have my soup that I made this morning. And here's my lentil and vegetable soup. See what you think of that. I just put this in the mug and then put it in the microwave. Now, I want to show you, just so you know, this is how much soup I have left for the next 5 or 6 days. That's going to be plenty to have soup for lunch every day, and plenty of tuna to have a half sandwich as well. And just so you know that I didn't forget, I'm going to have another one of the small apples to round out my lunch. So here it is. This is my lunch for today and for every day for the next 5 days. Now, I hope this helps you, and I hope it makes you think about things in a different way. I am a single person living by myself, and I have found many ways and know of many ways to eat very inexpensively and yet with plenty of nutrition. Okay? All right. That's it for me today. I love you guys. You know I do. As always, you know that little is much when God is in it. Okay? All right. Oh, excuse me. I am losing my voice here. I will talk to you in the comments. And I have one thing to ask of all of you. Please like, subscribe, and share. Because it might help somebody else along the way. And it would help me as well. Okay? All right. I love you guys. I feel very blessed to be able to have this for my lunch. All right. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.